Mazda announced the planned expansion of its crossover lineup last fall. The CX-50 design for the US market was introduced in November. Then spy photos were published on the internet with another novelty, the premium Mazda CX-60 2023 crossover, addressed primarily to Europe and Japan. Official teasers of the model appeared only in early February this year, and the official presentation of the new Mazda SUV took place on March 8th. The new Mazda CX-60 is built on the revolutionary Skyactiv scalable architecture platform. The architecture is revolutionary as in the layout. The Japanese have suddenly decided on the longitudinal arrangement of the engine and the main rear-wheel drive. Meanwhile, the last time such combination was used for sedan 929 that retired 23 years ago. On the home market, the new Mazda CX-60 crossover with a length of 4,740 mm and ground clearance of 180 mm is offered in 4 modifications to choose from. The basic version, with the already known 4-cylinder atmospheric engine Skyactiv-G of 2.5 liters. It has a geometric compression ratio of 13:1, the claimed output, 188 horsepower and 250 Nm. The same engine, but in slightly forced version, 191 horsepower, 261 Nm, is put on Mazda's first rechargeable hybrid Skyactiv PHEV. An electric motor, which produces 175 horsepower and 270 Nm, is built between the gasoline engine and gearbox. The system's peak output is 327 horsepower and 500 Nm, the most powerful road-going Mazda ever. The hybrid is equipped with a 17.8 kW H lithium-ion traction battery, which is located under the passenger compartment floor. A full charge should be enough for 63 km of travel in electric mode, which allows driving at speeds of up to 100 km per hour. Passport fuel consumption in hybrid mode is only 1.5 liters/100 km. With full power, such a crossover can accelerate to 105.8 seconds, the maximum speed, 200 km per hour. The new 2023 Mazda CX-60 debuted the Skyactiv-G inline 6-cylinder turbodiesel 3.3 liters. It is based on the existing 4-cylinder engine 2.2. The cylinder diameter is preserved, 86 mm, and the piston stroke is reduced from 94.3 to 94.2 mm, compression ratio, 15.2:1. In the base version, the new engine develops 231 horsepower and 500 Nm. There is no full hybrid on the basis of turbodiesel, but soft hybrid Skyactiv-G with 48-volt starter generator M hybrid boost is available. This electric add-on produces 17 horsepower and 153 Nm, works as part of the start-stop system and helps in the first seconds of acceleration. A 0.33 kWh battery is located under the front passenger seat. The diesel itself in the soft hybrid is boosted to 254 horsepower, 550 Nm. Maximum speed, 220 km per hour, acceleration time to 100 km per hour, 7.3 s. All 4 modifications have the same gearbox. It is an 8-speed automat of its own design. It has a traditional design with 4 planetary rows, but instead of a torque converter there is a wet clutch. AMG has been using the similar solution for a long time. Alas, the previous statement that the Mazda CX-60 has permanent all-wheel drive turned out to be incorrect. The iActive AWD transmission has permanent rear-wheel drive and a JTEC multi-disc clutch to drive the front axle. But since this clutch always works with preload, the marketers have allowed themselves to claim permanent all-wheel drive. The exterior of the new Mazda CX-60 2023 was created in accordance with the Japanese aesthetic principle of less is more. The crossover has a long front overhang and hood, relatively small headlights, as well as a large branded radiator grille, visually as if pierced by L-shaped LED daytime running lights. As the base is offered 18-inch wheels, optional 20-inch rollers are available. Mazda CX-60 is the firstborn of the family of large models, large product group. The basis of the 2-row midsize crossover is a new platform with a longitudinal arrangement of the engine and the main rear drive. The length of the novelty is 4,745 mm, width, 1,890 mm, height, 1,680 mm, and the distance between the axes is 2,870 mm. The trunk volume is 570 liters, with a maximum load capacity of 1726 liters. The interior in the new Mazda -60 2023 is quite wide. After the -5 it is incomparably more comfortable. You can safely spread your shoulders in size 58 and do not disadvantage the front passenger. Door armrest is long enough. In the back is obviously wider than in the 5, but the length of the place, if more, just a little, all went into the trunk. The steering wheel is marvelous. It's thick enough and has a comfortable grip. Thank God, all the buttons are physical and adequately located. Everything on a steering wheel is habitual after the -5. On the central console there is a familiar and convenient joystick like iDrive, navigation, auto hold camera, driving modes, everything is at your fingertips. The climate is dual zone, all the buttons are physical, the temperature is changed by the keys. Ventilation of the seats in the Mazda CX-60 works well, but the second level of 3 was already comfortable. There were no questions to the dashboard during test drive, beautiful, bright and informative. Multimedia screen, a healthy, 12.5 inches. Resolution and brightness is excellent. Projection display healthy, with good brightness, informative and clarity, at the level. The trunk is not a bad size, it is enough for 95% of all situations. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy my videos, please press subscribe to my channel, click the like button and leave a comment. This is my motivation for recording new videos.